Alright, what's going on everyone? Tis the One, and remember when times were like this? I mean, that's the title, but I'm just asking, I'm genuinely asking, like, remember when times were like this? Comment down below if you do, because, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm on Pipeline on this game, and this is the most fun I've had in such a long time, and I'm not even kidding. I only played one game total this day. I mean, this is probably a few days ago now, maybe last week, I don't even know, but no, this is literally the most fun I've had. There's not a lot of action. Not a whole lot of action, but just look at the simple map design, just how well the map works. You want to go close range, you stay on the ground, stay on ground level. You want to, you know, pick off some guys, go up top. Go up the ladder here, go on the stairs or some buildings. Like, it works so well. And I also just looked at a Call of Duty 4 map list, like in order of how that person put the map in order, and he had this map at number 3, which I was surprised, because he had maps like vacant, like pretty low. I think it was Crash was number 1, he had Crash number 1, and I forget what was number 2. Even Bog he had low. I think Bog he had like number 12. I don't know how old the list is, but I was surprised by that. I mean, I like this map, but I don't know if I would rank it top 3. I mean, even then, it's still a great map, and I mean, like, this map is great. Like, it just works so well, and it's so easy to have fun on. This is how it used to be. This is how it used to be, people. You would hop on a game of COD, you wouldn't try. Like, I'm pretty sure this game, I don't even know what I went this game. I don't know if I checked after, but I didn't see much action, but that's not what I was really going for here. I was going for a casual time of just enjoyment, and I did end up getting that. And that's why I said this is the most fun I've had in forever. And I say that every time I play this game, or basically any game than any of the newer Call of Duties. But I'm just being honest, the newer Call of Duties are just not good. I know I say Cold War is the better of the past 3 between Modern Warfare 2019, Vanguard, Cold War. Cold War I think is easily, like, by far the best in my humble opinion. But when it comes to sniping, I mean, you can still have fun sniping on that game, but I will say I enjoyed sniping more in Modern Warfare, which is, I mean, if I'm gonna play Call of Duty nowadays, I gotta entertain myself somehow, and if I'm just ray gunning, it just doesn't cut it anymore, personally. I gotta do something different, mix it up a little. But yeah, no, this game was fantastic, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record this video, but I mean, it's just, it felt like the old days. I hopped on this game, it felt like the old days, and you literally can hop on this game right now and you'll get the same thing. And here's the thing, obviously I wasn't sweating. I have no intentions of sweating on Call of Duty anymore. Those days are done. Those days are over. But you can still play casual, and the thing about COD 4 is it's very simple, straightforward game. Like, there's 3 streaks. That's it. 3, 5, 7. Spy plane, airstrike, helicopter. Like, that's it. That's all you get. So I think that also helps for me, like, just dumbing it down. Not even dumbing it down, just not getting too cute. I mean, this is the foundation of multiplayer, really. This is where it really took off with multiplayer, if any of you remember back in those days. But I really enjoyed this game. And the M16, by the way, I don't think I have stopping power on this class. I think I have Juggernaut on this class, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, the M16 is very good. No matter what, I would probably say the M16 is probably the most overpowered gun on this game. I would definitely say that M16. I mean, you can one tap, especially if you got one stopping power on. But I mean, even if you shoot like high up from the chest above against someone, I would say at least half the time it's gonna be a one tap, which is insane. But I mean, you got others like the AK. This is probably my favorite AK, probably from COD 4. Either COD 4 or BO1, I would say, but I really love using the AK with suppressor in this game. And I don't know, I mean, you can use camos in this game. You can do it, but I like keeping it simple. I like keeping it classic. I'm more of like when it comes to most things, I'm more of a purist. Like, I don't like to change things, you know, like in baseball. I don't like if anyone watches baseball here, I don't like the ghost runner on second roll. I just feel like that's cheap. I feel like it's cheating. It's cheap. And the whole thing is like, oh, well, it'll speed the game up. No, it doesn't, because both teams just keep getting a run and run and run. And I just watched the game the other night, and it was the same thing. One team got a run this inning, the other team matched it, and then it just went back and forth, and it went like 2 or 3 extra innings. So it doesn't really matter. And I mean, basically, that's kind of a getting off topic there, kind of. But it's still related to this, because I don't like going away from the traditional ways. I mean, if they're good, obviously. Like, I don't like going away from the traditional ways most of the time, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So that's always my philosophy. Like, why do you have to change things? Why do you have to change things if they're not broke? Like with Call of Duty, with COD 4. Look at these maps. Look at the way the game feels, the way the game plays. Is it like amazing graphics? No. But why do you need amazing graphics when the game plays this well? I would take these graphics. I mean, considering, I mean, this is the remastered game, right? Which still isn't amazing graphics, but it still looks pretty nice, pretty clean. Especially compared to the old game. But again, remastered. This is the remastered version. But I would take this over like Modern Warfare 2. And I will say Modern Warfare 2's new map that they showed, they revealed or whatever. I forgot what it was called. That racing map, the Grand Prix map. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it does look really nice. And as a racing fan myself, I would be interested in playing on that just to check it out, right? But the thing is too, the way the map looks doesn't always mean like, oh, this map's gonna be great because it looks great. Because I mean, just look at Piccadilly, look at from Modern Warfare 2019, look at Plaza from Black Ops 2. Plaza was a good map, but in terms of all the maps in Black Ops 2 when I played that game, I was not a huge fan of Plaza. You really, that map was kind of, I mean, I did well. I guess I did well on it because I knew the map inside and out because I played on it 1,000 times. But it definitely wasn't one of my favorites. Plaza was easily, I mean, it was probably the best looking. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Plaza, Hijack, what map would be better looking of all like the original maps on the game? Never mind, like, I mean, Studio looked good. Firing Range, Studio. But that was a DLC map. I'm talking like before any DLC, like the maps that were already in the game, that were already planned to be in the game. I would say Plaza looked the best, but did it play the best? No. Was it a bad map? No, I don't think there was a single bad map on Black Ops 2, if you ask me, which is why I think the game was great. I think the maps have a lot to do with it. And but basically my point is, the looks of the map, I mean, just look at this game. The looks of the map, bright colors, whatever, like flashy, oh wow, look at these graphics, it looks so realistic. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So I would just be wary of that. I wouldn't, you know, say, oh, I can't wait to, oh, Marina Bay, that's what it's called, Marina Bay. I think I just came in my mind, yeah. But that's an actual track too, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'll admit that. The design, the thought of it, the thought of putting that in the game was pretty cool, I think. But I don't know. I'm not sold on it being playable. I mean, it'll be nice to look at, but so are a lot of things, but they're not good for you. They're not. I mean, the game, and in all seriousness, the map is, I personally, I don't mean to be negative or anything, but I'm not sold on the map, because I haven't played on it yet, and I haven't seen it. They showed, like, the cutscenes or whatever. Cool, neat. But have they showed any gameplay, real gameplay of any of the game yet? No. I mean, does it look nice? Yeah. But so do a lot of games. I mean, just because the game looks nice doesn't mean it's going to play nice. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, no, this is the difference between how it used to be and how it is now. Like, how much simpler it used to be back then, and why would we ever stray from those days? I don't know, but I'm going to leave it at that. If you enjoyed this, be sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't yet. That would be greatly appreciated as well, and stick around, and yeah, this has been Juan.